Hello, my name is Francis Christie. I am a chartered professional coach, and this is the story of Nadine Fink, who has developed herself from a business administrator to being the finance manager in Apex in Europe. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, of course. So I'm Nadine Fink, and I am at the moment finance manager. And I've been working for Apex since October 2012.
Uh-huh. And how big was the company when you joined them?
Big in terms of number of employees?
Yes, number of people.
We're just 5 people. They were 5, yeah? And I was 6.
Ah.
Yeah.
And what was the role that you joined for?
I was employed as a business administrator, part-time, just a few hours at the beginning. And it was, part-time, yeah.
So how did the move into finance come about?
So that's what happened when we decided with the US company to implement the ERP system, Epico, and because of my experience and my qualification as an accountant, before I moved to England, and I've been actually helping for the financial modules to help to implement it. So, and I think from that we have noticed that I've got the capacity, the capability to do the job as a finance manager,
right.
probably.
So you moved into finance?
Yes.
At which point did the discussion take place about your own personal development?
I think when we actually discussed about, I could see I had more and more responsibilities, and it was not actually in my job description as a business administrator in the first place. And I started to add up, and Julian, my MD, started to delegate a little bit more, because obviously I could actually do different things. So yes, I think to answer your questions, just because we have noticed that yes, I was doing more and more, and actually from part-time I went to a full-time job as well.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. What was your reaction to the idea of coaching?
Oh, I welcome this, and actually I saw that other people of my other department, and I asked my MD, shall I have the opportunity to be coach as well? Because at the end I got maybe naturally the potential, to manage, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing right. Yes.
So it was the potential that appealed to you?
Yes.
Okay. And how did that conversation start?
Just to find out that the success from the other colleagues, they said how good it was to help them to manage their team and everything. And I said I would like to have the same opportunities and the same chance. Yeah.
When you look at the experience of being coached, what have been the highlights for you?
Highlights is actually from in a process. It's actually highlight my strengths and my weaknesses. And it was good to be able to work on that. And yes, I knew more or less that where I was good at, and I need to improve. And I knew as well about my weaknesses, but to have this particular time and having the first, I can't remember what the word test,
yes.
It's actually highlighted on papers, and it actually makes you feel more, aware of what we should do.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was focusing on your emotional intelligence assessment.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes. That's something I didn't know about it. I never done it before, so that was a very, very interesting part of it.
Right.
And I'm still using it. I'm still go back to it every time I got some questionings.
So we actually ran the assessment twice, once at the beginning of the coaching session and again at the end of it.
Yes.
What was the impact of the coaching?
Oh, actually, I realized I developed quite a lot, actually, on the very different areas.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was quite a good way for me to assess.
Yes. So interestingly, your strengths improved,
Mm-hmm.
but also you were able to work on the areas that were weaknesses and make them stronger.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what are the lessons that you're taking forward with you?
Repeat that.
Yes. You said you're continuing to refer to your emotional intelligence assessment. What is it that is still useful to you?
It is because the way it is that you have to use the balance. You know,
Mhm.
use your strengths with your weaknesses. Sometimes you have to go back to that, and that's something it was quite new. So for me, every time I got, as I said before, I don't know, like some questionings about how to do it better,
Mm-hmm.
because it's actually case studies in a way.
Yes.
I did that. I didn't actually realize, or I realized it wasn't maybe the right thing to do. So I said, okay, what should I have done better to make it the situation not going that way, or, you know. So I go back to this.
So you're reflecting on what is happening and then learning from it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yeah. So if I got the next time he's actually got that, I know I will be more prepared and handle the situation better.
You turn around and look at it from the company's point of view. What do you think the value has been for the company?
I think definitely they should gain something from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end we are part of the team, and having strong and confident, and particularly in my position, is actually, I think, is a real value added for the company.
So do you see it as an investment by the company in you as a person?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm very grateful for that as well. So in a way, but for them, I think it's. I did it for the company, not only for me. That was my perspective. I wanted to be to be successful and to help, and to give the MD the assurance that his department was well managed.
Good. So Nadine, one of the things that came out of our coaching sessions was a recognition that you had potential in the company.
Yeah.
And how did that affect you when you realised that?
Oh, it was unexpected in a way, because when I've been appointed to the position, I didn't expect that at all. So I was enjoying what I was doing, but the fact I see that the managing director saw this in me, I thought, oh, okay, that's actually a very good feeling about it, to be valued and actually to go further in and helping me in my career. Yes.
And how has that affected you since then?
It's great. It's great, like when you see other people, because being as a personal point of view, I never had that chance to be seen as a valuable person, as a valuable element, or team player or something. So that was really, yes, it was really fantastic, and I saw myself in other light, really. Yes.
And has that resulted in you being able to do more at work?
Of course, definitely.
So more responsibility.
Yes.
And you stepped up to more of a challenge.
Of course, yeah. Yes, it is.
And how do you feel about the challenge you now have with 3 people reporting to you?
I would say I enjoyed it, and I feel quite prepared. Yes, more and more. Every day I develop, I would say. And I've got 3 people now, and I thought if you manage one properly, and that's why the coaching and talking to my manager, who is actually helping me in my confidence. Every day Julian is telling me I am confident and you are in charge, you make decision, you're a decision maker, and that's something every time I accept it. And I thought, I took the challenge. I take the challenge every day. And having this from my managing director, I mean, the support, and that makes me stronger, really. Thanks to that, I think, yes, it is.
That's lovely.
Important.
Thank you, Nadine.
Yeah, thank you.